I have reported that PepsiCo has put orders for Tesla Semi and is eager to get the Tesla Semi. I have also reported that Elon Musk says that Tesla Semi will not be coming very soon because Tesla has two constraints, the batteries and chip. But now we have big breaking news. PepsiCo receives permit for Tesla Semi Megacharger installation. This is very important, friend, because you can't go very serious about Tesla Semis unless you have the charging infrastructure in place, unless you have permits to build megachargers. And now that we hear that permits are coming, this is a very good sign that Tesla Semi and deliveries and production is getting a step closer. This means Tesla's 4680 battery production is getting a step closer. So PepsiCo has received the permit for the installation of a Tesla Semi Megachargers at its Modesto, California facility, according to public documents released by Stanislaus County. The Stanislaus County Planning Commission officially issued a permit for the megacharger installation yesterday on November 22nd. The documents show PepsiCo has been attempting to receive installation privileges since April, when it initially submitted the application on April 21st. The Planning Commission has performed regular inspections, including a file review in the months between the submittal of the application and the issuance of the permit. The permit approval was first shared by Twitter user Marco RP Tesla, and the credit for this report goes to Teslarati's Joey Klender. PepsiCo will be the first company to receive Tesla Semi truck later this year. CEO Roman Lagurta stated on CNBC earlier this month that the company would officially receive the first Tesla Semi units in Q4, meaning Tesla has about 5 weeks to deliver the vehicles to PepsiCo. Now, do you think Tesla will be able to build 4680 batteries for some Tesla Semis? Possibly, if they produce them at its Tesla's Caddo Road facility right outside of the Fremont factory. The Megacharger is what Tesla plans to use to charge the semi-truck and has been in development for several years. On November 15th, photos of Tesla Semi prototype charging at a recently installed Megacharger at the automaker's Gigafactory Nevada facility outside of Reno were shared by some Twitter users, actually the Twitter user HW Feinstein on Twitter. The indication that Tesla was installing a megacharger at the facility occurred in mid-October when Sawyer Merritt shared photographs of a megacharger station. Now that PepsiCo has officially received permission to install the megacharger at its facility in Modesto, Tesla must begin to focus on the final touches of the semi-truck. Tesla only has a handful of weeks to complete its first builds of its Tesla Semi and get them to PepsiCo if it wishes to remain on schedule with its semi delivery. The Tesla Semi has been in development for several years already, friends, but Tesla has been cell constrained, as Elon Musk said recently, for the duration of the period. Simply put, battery cells are available in limited quantities only, even for the world's largest manufacturer of electric vehicles. And since Tesla's passenger fleet has continued to grow at a rate the company is struggling to keep up with, evident with the growing backlog and delayed delivery projections, the Semi and other projects that would consume many battery cells with even few production units have been put on hold for the time being. However, the Tesla Semi project seems to be somewhat of a priority for Tesla. During Q1 2020, CEO of Tesla Elon Musk said that it was time to ramp volume production of the Semi, but the plans were evidently scrapped as the cell constraint issues arose with the chip constraints as well. Later in the year, during the Q2 2020 earnings call, Musk said the following, quote, We need to solve the cell constraint before ramping Semi to significant volume. That's the only real constraint on Semi progress. Now, not that end of the quote. Now, note that he said to significant volume. I don't know how many Tesla Semis PepsiCo has ordered, maybe 50, maybe 100, but that may not be a huge quantity. I think Tesla can easily make that many 4680 batteries at its Caddo Road facility if Tesla is going to use 4680 battery cells inside the Tesla Semi battery pack. Now, limited production can begin and PepsiCo will be ready to charge its first Tesla Semi units if it receives with as it receives with the new megacharger. So let me know, friends, your thought. I'd love to hear from you. You have any comments, concerns, or questions? Let us know in the comment section below. Share this report in social media. Give us thumbs up, please, and we would greatly appreciate. Subscribe to our channel. This is Armin Harayan from torquenews.com. Have a great day. God bless you, everyone, and peace be with all of you. I'll see you soon in our next report. Today was a big day around Tesla Giga Berlin. The situation at Giga Berlin changed because it was the deadline for ending the public discussions. Now, after that, Brandenburg's economy minister Steinbach said he is optimistic on final approval of Tesla Giga Berlin this year. But I also reported that there was another hurdle. If Tesla does not reschedule Giga Berlin again, the plans around it, the public participation in the approval process of Tesla factory is now over. However, there are still obstacles ahead of the final operating license I reported last night, because Tesla has not yet submitted all the necessary documents to the authorities. This involves issues relating to pollution control and water law, explained Ulrich Stock from the State Environment Agency. Now, with all these hurdles that is now seem to be on the Tesla's part, Brandenburg's economy minister says he is optimistic on final approval of Tesla Giga Berlin still to come this year. That means everything needs to be finished and Tesla needs to prepare all this paperwork before Christmas, and the government needs to study this before Christmas and give the final permit for Tesla to start the mass production. So I'm looking at Twitter, and people are saying he was also optimistic for April, then for October 2021 start. The minister simply has no influence, sadly, on Tesla's final approval from the authorities. And another person says anything longer than a few weeks is already too long. And someone from Germany, with German and China flag named China Rider, says optimistic in Germany means I have no idea and I don't believe myself in it, but I'm optimistic that Tesla will have the final permit this year. I wouldn't say this, but because the man has been very supportive of Tesla Giga Berlin, but he is not the person who gives the final permit. So Brandenburg's economy minister Jörg Steinbach, Berlin.de reports, remains optimistic that the first electric cars will roll off the assembly line from Tesla Giga Berlin this year, even after the last objections from critics to the factory of the US electric car manufacturer Tesla. However, he could not guarantee this, said Steinbach on Monday in Potsdam on the occasion of a balance sheet on the 20th anniversary of the Brandenburg Economic Development Corporation. He assumes, however, that the objections to the renewed online discussion will not lead to any huge problems. This is why he is optimistic. And the objections ended, and as I reported yesterday, the interest was kind of fading away, and looks like there are not that many serious objections. The mood in the meeting of the last task force for the settlement of the US company Tesla was very relaxed at the moment, he described. Steinbach did not provide any further details, such as a point in time for a decision on final approval of the Tesla plant. Berlin.de also reports that the approval of Tesla's first electric car factory, Giga Berlin, in Europe is still pending around 2 years after the settlement was announced. This Monday, a renewed discussion on the objections of critics to the factory of the US electric car manufacturer came to an end. That was yesterday. The The discussion then had to be evaluated. After the online consultation of over 800 objections in October altogether, environmental groups had accused the country of being made public too late. The State Environment Agency then decided to repeat the process already for the third time. Tesla CEO Elon Musk wants the Tesla Giga Berlin's production to start in December 2021 at the latest. So far, Tesla has been building through early approvals. In the first discussion on the internet, for example, environmentalists and local residents warned that drinking water in the region could become scarce because of the factory. They feared negative consequences for the forest and animals and questioned the concept for dealing with incidents. Tesla had rejected the criticism. So now, friends, as soon as Tesla does that paperwork that it needs to do, like I said, the obstacles ahead of the final operating license, because Tesla has not yet submitted all the necessary documents to the authorities, which involve issues relating to pollution control and water law. Once Tesla does this, then the only thing remains is the final permit and approval. Well, let me know your thoughts. When do you think this will come? Are you positive, or are you also optimistic that Tesla will start the mass production of Giga Berlin this year? We have already seen Tesla doing some test production at Giga Berlin. Looks like Tesla has permit for that, and that's great and that's exciting. So we're looking forward for the final permit and the mass production. Hopefully it comes before Christmas. Let me know your thoughts, friends. This is Armen Harayan. Have a great rest of the day, whether it's day or morning there. It's morning in Charlotte, North Carolina. Peace be with all of you, your families. God bless you, everyone. And let's move on to our next Tesla story.